It's in the right build. Alright, so today we got to figure out where we're going to vanquish. I'm thinking the area outside Lion's Arch. I think that'll be a fun vanquish. Yeah, I don't even think we're going to look into it that much. We're just going to bring our build that we know works well and just wing it. Alright, let's go to Lion's Arch. Let's get rid of these materials in my inventory. We'll grab some salvage kits and we'll be on our way. I'm going to throw away this shield because it's a collector shield. Don't really need that in our inventory. Then we can move these shields up here. This shield should be here. It's fine. Okay. I didn't want to sell this. You know what? We're going to pick up some more dust. We're going to keep that dust in our inventory. Alright, we're going to sell this salvage kit. And then we're going to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 salvage kits. We'll see if that's too many, but... Okay. Alright. Let's load up the build. Let's bounce. Cool. Save the build as it was. We don't have any enchantments, we just have stances, so we'll keep this shield. I don't think I ever dyed this shield. Before we head out there, let's take a quick glance at the dye trader. It's dyed black at the moment. I don't think it's gonna get any better than that. We'll keep it black. Oh, I don't think there's fire imps past this area. Alright, let me turn the music down. I have a plan. So, let me see if this is too ridiculous. What if I were to take... Alright, so let me check something real quick on the wiki. We're going to test something real quick. So I have 5 Pyromancer insignias on me for the fire imps, which, don't get me wrong, are helpful. But my question is with the remaining places we have left, which look to be Nebo Terrence, so let's check that first. Are there any fire imps in here? There's a couple. There's some Inferno imps. Skeleton sorcerers use lightning. I don't think there's a lot of fire imps in this area though, right? I can't even envision in my head where they're at. There's not many. So, that's one. Let's take a look at the other one. We've got Cursed Lands. There's no fire imps in cursed lands. And, oops. Sorry about that. I forgot I'm not in the game, and that is my OBS that I just dragged around, and the black curtain. There's really not many fire imps in here either, is there? I think this is the last spot with a heavy population of fire imps. Alright, so here's what we're going to do instead. Crap. I'm really bad at looking at OBS and using the screen. Okay, we're going to bring 5 survivor insignias with us. We're going to go buy them right now. And mid-Vanquish, we're going to swap our gear out. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. Hope that's enough salvage kits. I don't even know how many enemies are supposed to be in this area. I didn't do any research, which might be stupid, but we'll see. There are indeed fire imps. Nice, get a snipe on the first one. Hell yeah. Oh, we need to turn the pecans on, enable them, and do alcohol. Oh, crap, and I have Spiteful Spirit on me. I didn't even notice there were bog scales. Crap. That's gonna be a problem. Let's keep running. I can't cast any skill but my heal. Actually, I'm gonna bleed that guy so that all the fire imp stuff stops. Okay. Now it's just these guys. Okay. And I'm wielding a staff, so I should be good on the bog scales. Yeah, they don't do anything if I have a staff equipped. Okay. Really odd start, but we're getting there. Price of failure, so don't wand. Soul barb, so don't take any unnecessary hexes. Looks like I'm gonna have to take life siphon once. Okay, inventory's gonna get really weird here. But that's alright. Let's handle the fire imps, then we can get rid of 5 items in our inventory. We'll maybe do a speed book later as well. Oh, wait, is my screen set up properly? Uh-oh. It's the bottom... Hold on, sorry about this. Wait a minute, I didn't realize that's off. I need to fix that at some point. Doesn't align with the screen. Huh. There's a black border at the bottom. I'm not really sure why. There we go, hitting all 3. I've seen that before and I googled how to fix it, but I'm not going to do it in the middle of a Vanquish, so... I'll do it afterwards. We'll leave this here. We'll pick up that instead. That's line of sight. Maybe I should have waited for the cry. It's alright. Don't believe there's any fire imps this exit, right? That's all bird people. Yep. Whose name I can't pronounce. But there are definitely more imps over here. I think after these couple imps, we'll change our armor and grab those drops. Because I don't think there's very much after this. Nice. Love it when a snipe happens. I'm not even, like, hoping for one or anything. Pair of fire imps. Nope, missed that interrupt. Yep. I was thinking about grabbing a 15% extra damage while in stance staff. But I think that's going a little ridiculous with the min-maxing. Really don't think that's necessary. Oh, they can wand me from there? That sucks. I was really hoping that was line of sight. Really felt like line of sight. Okay, this is line of sight at least. Something's going my way. Oop, they're gonna Rogert spam me, yep. So they only use Rodgert's Invocation when you're low on HP. I don't know if that's in Nyquist's document. Let's check real quick. Oh, can't check now. I'm in the middle of dying. Luckily this isn't a death cycle. Because I feel pretty confident killing these. Although I do have very low health. Or energy, rather. But I have a high energy set, so let's change that. Let's not make that a problem. Fuck it. There's the Rodgerts. Interesting. Again, don't know why that's casted when it is, but it is. Guy's gonna die to the bleeding. Beautiful. One last fire imp, it looks like. Okay, let's swap our gear. Let's put on survivors. We can start picking up loot. Swap our weapon set so that we're gaining health. Okay. Cool. And now we're going to go be greedy and pick up all of these stuff that we didn't grab. Oh, we have our staff out. We do. We can kill these 4 guys. They should not be difficult at all, considering they won't cast Spiteful Spirit on us. Oh, well, they will if we won, though. Did they? No, they didn't. Cool. Gotta be careful about that. Yeah, just let them cast all the hexes, and then they're like perfect wastrel targets. He was trying to cast Spiteful at the end there when I wanted him. Gonna cast a whole bunch of hexes. Oh, that's not it. Guy's gonna die on his own. Oh, I did have enough energy. Oh yeah, let's check Nyquist's document. Oh, he does have Rockerts in there. Okay, its cast with target is below 25% HP or 3 or more enemies in the area. Very cool. It's nice suits documented. We don't need that enabled for the speed because we're about to fight a bunch of dudes that I can't wand anyways, so the increased attack speed's not going to make a big difference. Ah, a few more fire imps. Bummer. We want about 30 energy. Nice, great snipe. Wonderful target too. Because he had full health. Dune fans doing Sanctum K. I didn't miss any enemies over there, did I? I hope not. No, because that's Lion's Arch, right? Yeah, it's Lion's Arch. Okay. I thought there were a whole bunch of enemies here. What's going on here? It's very odd. I don't have any quests affecting this area, I don't think. Now I kind of wish I read the wiki. And I knew a little bit more about this area, because I don't know why my spawn's being affected. Yeah, a bunch of bog scales. All good. So many hexes. Can't believe he's hitting me for 0 too. Oh, it's because of the empathy. Could I use a shield and a wand? I don't have any wands, do I? I only have 2, and they're both not situated for energy storage. Alright. What if we aggro a whole lot of them? Surely that's fine, right? Can this line of sight? No. Can this line of sight? Not really. Alright, whatever. We can play on the edge of their aggro range. It's fine. Just to be able to dish damage to a lot of them at one time. It's not really necessary. It's just efficient here. That's all. So my wastrels hit more than one person. Actually, I guess it is kind of necessary. Otherwise, I'd die from the wanding. But damn, is that a lot of damage? Does Cry interrupt all foes in the area? Oh, it does. That's so beautiful. If I interrupt one of them, I interrupt all of them. That is such a great skill. Oh, I didn't get a better identification kit. Fuck. I should have sold it and bought a new one at the end of my last Vanquish. I'm gonna run out of IDs probably in this Vanquish, unfortunately. That's gonna suck. Can I left, right this, or... Maybe for a bit. I need to fix my heal, actually. It's not done properly. There we go. Maybe let's reduce the damage by finishing some of these guys off. There we go. Okay, we should be good. Ooh, there's a boss. I wonder if things aggro around him. Can I get you two to sit next to each other? I can. Cool. Hey, thanks, Ark. Hey, I never watched your video, man. Sorry, I woke up and I just wanted to go do my own vank. It's hard to stream and watch somebody else's stuff at the same time. Was there a specific spot that you were excited about? And good morning. No, you were just talking about the build. Wonder if you had seen it in action. Well, I want to see the Shatterstone build in action, to be quite frank. I think that's going to be extremely powerful at 12 water magic. And it sounds like you don't even need a heal, so that's pretty dope too, quite honestly. Not needing a heal. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited to see it in action. I look forward to it, my friend. I think it'll be dope. I think you'll do a sick amount of damage. Such a good skill. I mean, if you're gonna play water magic, it's a good skill. I don't really recommend anyone play water magic as a general rule of thumb. But if you are, probably want to play Shatterstone. I tried Signature Strength as per your suggestion, but it just doesn't do that much, so Shatterstone instead will be nice. Fair enough. I was hoping you had Signature Strength, Conjure, Frost, all combined with a weapon that did water damage or cold damage. And you just be wanding bitches down. That was my dream scenario. But I understand if you tried it and it didn't work. Thanks for trying it, though. Yeah, that works without the Signet. Fair enough, you're right, it is only a small increase. But you were stuck on energy and you had a bunch of skills on your bar that weren't actually getting used, right? So I was like, okay, well, it's a Signet, it adds a little bit of extra damage. I mean, if you're not going to use the skills in your bar anyways, you might as well put some that are going to do something, add to what you're doing. But it sounds like we're finding better and better skills to fill the bar with, which makes sense why Signature Strength would take a back burner. Yeah, exactly. You've changed the build a lot. It was kind of like a stepping stone in a more purposeful direction. You tried it because of the cold weakness in the mission. Yeah, I looked at all the enemies this morning while I was lying in bed on Wiki, and I noticed that there's all the stone ones are weak to that. There's 2 plants that are weak to fire. The only one that cold isn't better against are the rangers, basically. I tried it because of the cold weakness in the mission, the Shatterstone boss in it. Thematically, I like it. Thematically, it's great. I love the idea of capturing an elite skill in the mission that you're going to use for the entire mission and beat it. Like, that's the best, yeah, it's just the best theme. Actually, I don't think I want to, yeah, we're going to aggro a lot of these. Let's see if I can get a line of sight spot. Probably up here. No. Maybe around this corner. I'll get close. What am I getting knocked down by? Oh no! How did you just spawn there? That's some BS. Now I actually have to run away. That's so lame. I was gonna fight all these, but I can't now. Almost beat the mission on the run where I capped it. Oh, did you? Okay. That's probably why you're asking if I'd seen it. That's pretty cool. How about this Vanquish? Any trouble? No, I mean, it was a random spawn of the Spined Aloe, and I didn't really look at any of the enemies in this Vanquish, so I am kind of winging it. Maybe I should have popped alcohol for this. But, no, I don't anticipate any problems. Should be a relatively straightforward Vanquish. I chose this area because, I just took off... I brought into this zone with me 5 Survivor Insignias. And the idea is that I'm gonna... Can I tank this guy? I don't know. I'm kind of concerned. And I can't tank 2 of them, and they're gonna knock me down, aren't they? I brought a bunch of Survivor Insignias with me, so that I could swap my armor mid Vanquish, which I thought was a really fun idea. These guys probably have Backbreaker, don't they? I don't even know what they have. Earthshaker. Okay. And Endure Pain. What a pain in the ass build. It's alright, we have 2 interrupts though. It's so nice having Cry of Frustration for things like this. Ah, right, I can't pick up anything. Alright, we'll leave those there, it's fine. Have you thought at all about what you're going to do after Arborstone? Like, are those missions feasible, or are you just focused on the present? That sucks. Don't have the energy. Cool. Still didn't kill him, though. Okay, now we kill him. Oh, you're gonna start heading in the other direction? Looking forward to the glitch at the start. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the normal routing is for factions because I'm always tricking it. Unwaking Waters? Unwaking Waters, you have allies. It's easy as long as you know the tricks. It's you could literally do it without a skill bar because you have to bring henchmen with you, and you have the other side's henchmen. Yeah, so it's not a big concern. As long as you know the tricks. The Guyla hatchery is going to be pretty difficult. I think that's going to be your hardest one. Oh, right, I can't power block this dude. I knew that. Can't do anything to him, actually. No, Raizu has not been glitched to hell and back, but it's got some stuff. I mean, there's a pretty deep understanding of it, is what I would say. I wouldn't say it's that glitchy. But there's really good spots to stand, like really good locations to stand, and there's some boss drags you can do to get them stuck and forget their routing back to you. There are some techniques, but there's not a plethora. I should have healed more. Let's cancel these last two. Okay. Yeah, I thought that might happen. There's Rodgerts. Expected that. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I don't really think you need to. I think you're setting up a nice precedent where, oh man, fucking spined owls. Spined aloes. Where people complete factions. Because we already have, like, I've done all the prophecies on all 6 classes. And Paragon. So, it'd be really nice to do something with factions more consistently. Like, do a solo character in factions using only core and faction skills. I think that would be a really, really cool situation. You know what? Why don't I just diversion this guy? I don't know why bother. Fine, we get your Signet of Judgment, whatever. You enjoy trailblazing a little, though most missions have obviously been cleared solo. The faction skills make it fresh. Yeah, it is making it fresh, and when I'm looking at what you're doing, and I'm like, huh, I wonder what he could use that would make this better, and I'm having to force myself to look at core and faction skills. I'm like, oh, this is neat. You know, I've never had to do this before. I'll just pick it up and throw it in the trash. Exactly. Yeah, it's really neat, man. I'm enjoying it. At some point, I'd like to look at duos, too. Yeah, man, I had a lot of fun with Kazu. I hadn't heard you speak until I watched your stream the other day, and I was like, oh! That's what Arc sounds like. Nyquist thinks I'm a bit of a pushy stream duo partner. I'm a little too hard on the people I play with. I just have a teacher's nature where I like to, you know, try and improve the people I play with. I don't try to be a dick, but I think Nyquist thinks I am. I'm like, no, that's not the purpose. I think we're all having fun. I mean, obviously the hardest thing with duos is scheduling. I had a lot of fun playing with Kazu for duos. I wish Kazu challenged himself a bit more, in a sense. Like, he ended up playing, like, trying to support me, because he considered, I guess, me the more... Well, I am the more experienced solo player. When I wish he was, like, ambitious and would, like, risk, like, dying, he just brought, like, straight-up healing so that he'd heal me. But I don't need to be healed, like, because I'm using... I know a lot of tricks and stuff, so it was like... Well, now you're just sitting there doing nothing. Like, I wish you were being more active and engaging. Like, shadow step and blow people up. You know, like shadow step, glyph of sacrifice, meteor storm people. You know, like, go ham, go wild. We're doing duos. Like, fucking go hard. So I would just want to change that if I do it with somebody again. Is play less safe builds, I guess is what I would say. Nyquist had a fun way of handling it with Zebiz. They only played their core part of their class. So Zebiz only played Monk, and Nyquist only played Necro, and then they beat all 4 campaigns. Like the Ellie Duo skill. Yeah, like the fire one, right? Double Dragon. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what this boss has, but I think I'll be fine. Okay, well, he doesn't have natural resistance. That's interesting. Protective Bond, feel free, put it on. Here, let me wand you while we're at it. Yeah. This guy's gonna run out of auspicious incantation duos. Wait, that's the one that brings back your energy, right? I think you mean the other one. No, yeah. You mean, I know what you mean. The one where they run out of energy. Yeah. I know exactly the one you're talking about. The one with the face on it. All right, let's just diversion his only heal. Okay, now we just empathy and he's dead. Oh, Arcane Mimicry. Oh, shit. Yeah, that would have been dope, right? Arcane Mimicry? Hell yeah, good call. I thought you meant the one where they melee attack you and they run out of energy. Yeah, Mimicry's fun. Hell yeah, like run the same attributes both with an elite because you're doing Mimicry. That'd be dope as fuck. You could maintain Shield of Judgment on somebody. You know? Alright, we got a bunch of bog scales I need to be keeping my staff on and I can't want. They can't interrupt though, so... let's do a nice big pull. Great pull. Can I line of sight around this corner, maybe? Did I pull the Margots? No, I didn't. If I could do a line of sight right here, that would just be the best. Nice. Look at those numbers. Or Spellbreaker, hell yeah. Spellbreaker for sure. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff that could have been done that wasn't really taken advantage of. And it shouldn't have been optimal. I mean, maybe I was the stickler for trying to optimize. I'm not sure now that I look back on it. To be fair, though, I guess Duo's not really explored that much yet. Oh, I can wand you now that I don't have that stupid... No, I can't. That didn't last long. Oh, whoops. Nope, don't do that. Another imp. This one's all alone, though, so it's fine. Selfless Spirit, Smiter's Boon. I don't even remember what Smiter's Boon does, man. I remember it got nerfed. Reversal of damage and echo. Oh, I'd have to take a peek. I know what everything else does. But it sounds like you're just spamming reversal of damage on your ally, which... Hey man, I'm for that. Whoops, shouldn't have used that. All good. Ah. Can't really use the bones. We're just gonna throw them away. We've only gotten 6 this run anyways. It's cheap spam of ROD on your ally. Yeah, I just don't remember what Smiter's Boon does. But I gathered that with the Selfless Spirit and the Echo. You're echoing the reversal. But I have to look up what Smiter's does. Doubles to... Okay, thank you, Rage. Also, hi. How are you? Are you gonna do some more, Coador? Conador? You gonna do more crossroads? I look forward to it. I really think the anti-interrupt will help. I jumped into the mission, by the way, last night after you logged off. And I wanted to find a double seer group so that I could see how well... how... I didn't use your build. I just put on... I used this build, but replaced this Drunken Master with a Mantra Resolve. And I just wanted to see... I wanted to see how much... no, I was trying to check if that one hex, the Mesmer Hex, if they would cast it on you if you already had it on you. Because I had no enchantments on my bar, so I would have been hexed. Oh, it's in the end group? Okay, okay. You didn't have any before then? I thought you had one before. Well, in the end group, I don't think there's any line of sight spot. I know you've been talking about that a bit, so I don't know if you can actually sit there and cast on them like you have been, like behind a line of sight. Yeah, I don't think there is. But hopefully with all your allies, that'll be a little bit easier as well. Oof, can we save our ally from getting completely fucked up? I don't think we can. Put empathy on one of them. No, he's only got troll unguent. Oof. My dude, you need better skills. Earthshaker. Okay, well, you know, I can't really blame you if they have Earthshaker. Maybe that's not your fault. Whoops, I'm supposed to interrupt that healing signet. Yeah, my heal is not set up. My heal does nothing at the moment. Oh, 12 health. Who are you responding to? Are you streaming on YouTube as well? No. Trying to remember what I just said. Am I talking? Probably just talking to myself, to be quite honest. I don't know. Yeah, I was talking to myself about my heal. It was more like an, oh fuck. No, you're good, dude. Nice. I got a snipe. Ah. And he lived. Cool. Another snipe. Excellent. I'm taking it everywhere. I'm mostly typing it for the bleed. The bleed is extremely strong, just to be able to bleed stuff and walk away. If I had another skill that did something similar, I mean, I don't know if I'd take Snipe, but yeah, I'm not limiting myself on the skills anymore. I brought SOS into a Vanquish the other day, into Twin Serpent Lake. I couldn't kill a boss, and I was like, man, this fucking shit's so overrated. I like nearly got done with the Vanquish. But no, Snipe's really good. I love taking Snipe with me. It's just a, it smooths out the rough edges. If there's ever a double monk, I could snipe it. You know? I don't have to worry about that, like, destroying my run. Like I said, the bleed is great for bleeding and then running away from things if I absolutely need to. It stops the degen on bosses, and it lasts long enough, because I have the 33%, it lasts for 33 seconds. Which cut in half is 16 seconds? 16.5, which rounds to even. So it lasts for 16 seconds. And recharges on 15 plus 1. So I can unlimited bleed bosses, even with natural resistance. So it's just got a whole lot of good benefits. And occasionally it does 900 damage, right? So, I mean, it's a form of direct damage. If you look at my bar, I only have 2 actual direct damages. I have Sniper for 90, and I have Yemlad for 80. And both of them provide insane utility. Like, besides just the damage. With the knockdown cripple and with the potential 900 damage and the bleed. So it's so good in that regard. It just provides utility, it hits direct damage, it gives the bleeding, potential spikes. Don't have to worry about double monks. So it's just absolutely become a staple in my build. And I really like this build. I mean, as you can see, I'm using this build everywhere I go. And it's really nice to not have to worry about enchantment bullshit. Like, enchantments aren't a problem for me. I don't have to worry about maintaining them. I don't have to use a 20% enchant weapon. I should probably get rid of the 20% enchant on this, but it's not that big a deal. Just waiting for that Endure Pain to run out. Just gonna pop. There we go. Major Vigor. Wow, that's weird. In my head, I was like, this is probably a Major Vigor. That's fucking wild. We only have 4 of these. We'll throw this. I feel like I'm in tune with the game. It's weird that they just stop moving if I interrupt their healing signet. He's just broken, he doesn't know what to do. He knows that his Endure Pain's gonna run out and he's just gonna die. Oh, that's right, we're not keeping these. Another imp. Take off the alcohol for now. I'm trying to save a little bit of money, just because I realize I'm quite broke, and I've been going through my lockpicks like crazy. Just for funsies. I didn't really set up my heal. That's unfortunate. Do it right now. Being a shout makes Yemled so good. Well, I don't think we saw anything over there. We're not going to check there. Fog scales, we keep our staff on. We've already been in that area. Oh, we just missed this little spot. Okay. Oh, glad I came over here then. See, like, I'm not opening with snipe even. Like, I'm not hoping to get a 900 snipe. I'm casting hexes on people that I just intend to do 90 damage and start bleeding on them. It's not really meant for the spike. The spike is just a nice, pleasant surprise on occasion. I'm like, oh, I blew him up. Cool. Okay, now we could start using bones with 19 of them. Energizing wind. This guy's a ranger? Choking gas. I don't want you to cast that. That sucks. Troll engine. I already used all my interrupts. This guy is just a wild, wild guy. No, you don't get to cast choking gas. That would suck. Don't want you to cast that either. Alright, cool. Alright, so I guess we now head into the main area where we get all of our feathers. I'm gonna be throwing one of these salvage kits away for sure. We'll go the back way. Oh, is this a little shortcut there? This is. Okay, we'll take this route. Don't exactly know this zone perfectly. So here's one of the reasons snipe's good, because I can go ahead and do something like this. Snipe, knock down. Boom, run away. He resets his aggro. Hey Moo, it's going great, man. Vanquish almost done. Actually a very quick one. We'll see how much of a struggle I have in this area though, but feels good so far. Feels good. Yeah, just look at that damage over time. It's preventing the regen. It's so good. It with the knockdown just like really shuts down enemies. This is like a guaranteed solo of any boss. Because you prevent them from using all skills and you consistently put damage out. A scroll to the underworld. This guy's using slashing, right? Alright, well I don't have any heals, so maybe I shouldn't let him just do a shitload of damage to me. A scroll to the under... I don't know if we can make use of that. I don't normally get those. Not really sure in what way I would make use of that. So this wild needs to die. He's a huge threat. And we're going to keep on our alcohol because... Is this wild going to be cooperative? Probably not. So we'll go for the brave instead. Got a snipe, so that's neat. So he's just dead. You know, that's always pleasant. And I'd like to go for the wild, but oh, you coming back? You are coming back. So I could snipe and knock down. He's going to try and interrupt. He did not. So now he's just going to die over time while I can work on the warrior. And he's crippled, so he won't show up before the warrior does ever. And now I can knock down the warrior and fight him alone even. Just such a strong bar. Oh, and I got a snipe. Beautiful. Gonna cast Ineptitude. I didn't get the interrupt. Alright, this goes on the floor now. How's it going with you, Moo? Doing good today? Oh, that sucks. I didn't cast Empathy on the guy that can see me. Okay, it's fixed. Nope, he turned the corner. Working out in the living room, I can relate to that. I keep my workout stuff in the living room as well. Trying to stay disciplined with some healthy habits, hell yeah. Starts before New Year, yep. Place coffee with protein shake. More stretching, lifting here at home while I work. Yeah. Stretching has been great, hell yeah, man. I know, I've just been going for 50-minute walks, and sometimes I'm like, I'll say to myself, I don't want to go for that walk. And I'll be like, yeah, of course I don't want to go for a 50-minute walk. That fucking sucks. But you're going to fucking do it anyways, you piece of shit. Go for it. You know, like, you need to go for this walk. Go do it. And then after I do it, I'm like, man, that wasn't so bad. I actually really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. It was just pleasant. I feel better afterwards, too. I feel invigorated. So... it's just that first step. It really is. It really is. Like, just getting out the door and just starting the walk. Because you're not going to start the walk and then turn around even a minute into it, right? You're definitely going to finish it. But are you going to get out the couch, you know? Like, are you actually going to go do it? That's the real question. Wow, they are really following me. I did not expect this sort of aggro. I should change my shield. I need to change my shield to slashing. There it is. Oh my god, a 1-hour walk in the forest, dude? I mean, mine's next to the beach, which is pretty nice, but... especially because of all the eye candy. But I could definitely see being in the fucking forest being really nice. Replacing coffee let me know I had a cortisol addiction. Because coffee gives you that cortisol most people miss when we go to work. Cortisol spikes, I think, at 5 a.m. By the time most of us are at our job, we are in a lull. Interesting, interesting. I could see that. Caffeine replaces that, but also increases our anxiety and shorter temper. Interesting. Interesting. I have a fair amount of caffeine. I mean, I'm having a monster, so... certainly not good for me. I'm a pretty patient guy. My anger really only comes out when I drink too much. I get really passionate about things. And I, for some reason, feel like I have to defend my position on things that normally when I'm sober, I'm just like, you know what, I don't really give a shit if you agree with me or not. It's just funny how that works. Man, these scouts really do just go out of their way to try and get line of sight on you. They really just... Oh, it's because of point blank shot? Okay, thank you. Yeah, like I just noticed this works, but I'm also at a really close angle. Yeah, it's half range, yeah. Good call, good call. You literally moved to Sweden just so you could walk in the forest, or for your job? Oh wait, this is plus 28. That's a plus 28, never mind. Passage scroll to the underworld. We'll keep that, it's probably worth something. Both. Okay, fair enough. Oh, patrol of 3 wilds. They should actually be really easy to kill, right? They're not going to do any damage. Yeah, let's just aggro them normally. I don't know who's going to do an aptitude, but it shouldn't really matter. They do wand for a fair amount, actually. That I was not expecting. I can't heal while they're around because they interrupt. I should have healed more, I think. Yeah, let's heal for real. Do 2 heals. I just didn't want to let the group patrol away. The aptitude spam is a little annoying because it's fucking my wastrels, but I guess it's fine. Wild and a brave. Don't know if they interrupt. I don't think they do. Whoa. Oh, 170. That was from ineptitude. Goodness grief. I was like, what chunked me down like that? Another wild and a brave. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy to kill. Not too upset about this situation. Can I interrupt something? No need. You just ate it. Really gotta watch my radar in this area, though. Bolts of cloth. I haven't had any of these yet. You know what? Let's hold them and we'll get rid of the salvage kit instead. That's really sloppy. There we go. Brave and a brave. Easy enough. Can I just let him attack me with empathy up? Yeah, basically. Very tiny leash range in these guys. Wonder why that is. Oh, there's a wild in the group. Didn't realize that. We're gonna try and snipe this guy. Does he interrupt? Oh, nice! I didn't expect like that sort of snipe. I just meant that we're gonna put bleeding on him. Hell yeah. Yeah, it slash does a lot. Very chill, Vanquish. How many enemies do we have left? 25. Wonder if I could just cast empathy on this dude and just play games with the other dude. Just walk around him and stuff. Stay within this dude's range. Yeah, very beautiful. Don't really have to pay attention to the scout at all. Normally I wouldn't stop and heal there, but I felt it was appropriate. Mostly because of the scouts. Good vibes. Twenty enemies left. feel like there should be more enemies left. Oh, I never opened that chest, did I? Let's go open that chest. I feel like this whole plains area should have been bigger. So, when I was doing War in Kryta, there was a note in one of the quests that said, hey, you could vanquish War in Kryta during this mission if you want. Or you could vanquish this zone. And, I was like, I don't think this zone will be too difficult to vanquish. And apparently it was not, so... we got lucky on that. Surely the Minor Vigor was worth more than the Underworld Scroll. Was there a Minor Vigor on that thing I just... There wasn't a Minor Vigor on there, was there? I kept the Major Vigor. Oh, really? Oh, Minor Vigor, you're right. Whoops. That wasn't intentional. I would not have trashed a Minor Vigor. I want to keep the Underworld Scroll because I kind of think I should go into the Underworld. I guess it's free next week, so it doesn't matter, actually. Yeah, you're definitely right that was worth more. And I'm trying to make money. I guess I am, aren't I? Oh, I didn't get that interrupt. Now I might have died for it. Oh, there's a wild? Oof, did not realize that. I thought there was 2 Braves and a... Can I get this snipe off? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, that's a different group entirely. Okay. That's just in the way. Nice. I got the conjure. I didn't think I'd get that, but I did. Oh, I can't. I'm like waiting for the bleed to kill this guy as he just like chunks portions of my health. That guy's not bleeding. Let's see if I can get him dead. Okay. Playing with fire, running in circles around this other group. Minor Vigor's not worth too much, though. I mean, could be worse. When you say it like that, a couple thousand gold, you mean like a platinum and a half. I mean, that sounds a lot better, man. Come on. Play it down. Don't play it up. I see what you're doing over there. Yeah, start comparing it to arm braces. Sure, that's even better. Appreciate that. Oh, I got a snipe. Okay. What type of damage is this? Cold, so he's resistant. Okay, was there a group over here? I think it's just in this back corner. Yeah. Wow, look at that group. What a fucking group. Oh, it's 2 groups combined. Jeez. Let's hit the Rave with a snipe and a scout with a knockdown. Oh, there's only one brave. Okay. Ah, that didn't work. Shouldn't have knocked him down. Actually, yeah, we're on the edge of his leash. That's fine. We're gonna wait for snipe. Maybe this is line of sight right here. Here? That is not line of sight. Maybe it is to all of them except this one. I think I'm just dead. I shouldn't have tried to line of sight this. Yeah. Damn it, that half thing. You think this tree was line of sight? I don't know. It's playing with fire. I spawn right here. It's not like I really care. Yeah, doubtful as well, right, that this tree is line of sight. I didn't really want to pull in the leash range, but I could have. That's 7 enemies, and there's 3 left probably inside there. Alright, that guy's indubitably dead. Undoubtedly dead. Definitely dead. So I can't just sit here and tank them. Which I'd like to do. Yeah, definitely not line of sight. Got the snipe, that saved me. I mean, I was fine either way. I had the Yemlet, but... Bunch of scouts and what, one brave? Yeah. Let's bleed the brave. Fix my energy situation. Yeah, I'm gonna take a bunch of damage right here from these fucking Read the Wind Rangers. That's one enemy. Whoa, did I find a spot? I did not. They can still hit me. Well, that's unfortunate. That played out well. Ton of feathers. Are the last 3 enemies here, or is there just one dude? Last 3. Beautiful. Excellent Vanquish. And what boss is it? It's the LE boss. Okay. I'm gonna let my energy recover a little bit. I don't need to be this exhausted. I don't know what the boss does, so we're gonna snipe the warrior and knock down the boss. The warrior should follow. The boss should stay put. We'll use our speed buff, and we're done with the alcohol now. Alright, let's do it. Incendiary bonds, okay. Alright, he's got a tight leash. It's fine. I think we can handle that. He should die in his own. And so for the boss, we snipe and we knock down. We interrupt. We knock down. We do all the mean things. Dead. GG. That was extremely quick. 180 enemies in 90 minutes. 86 minutes. Walked through this zone. Absolutely just walked through it. GG easies. Yes, thank you, Ark. Thank you, Rage. That was so quick, I'm debating doing another one. Or maybe we should just do some speed booking. I don't think we do another Vanquish. I don't think that's healthy. It's too much. It's 72 degrees out. Maybe I go for the walk now. Be a shorter stream, only an hour and a half. Let's do one speed book. Let's merch and do one speed book, and then I'll call it. Put the speed book counter back on the screen. That's all disabled. Builds travel. Whoops, that was the wrong click. Just closed my toolbox. And it still thinks it's running. Let's try running it one more time. Still thinks it's running. I have to close Guild Wars. Oh, I could have. That's a good suggestion. I will do that next time, since this is the second time that's happened. And that'll be good to do if I can't, like, close the game because I'm in a zone or something. No, but it's worth trying, though. Alright, well, we got the Major Vigor. We didn't get rid of that in accident. That's 14, so that's pretty good. What do we got? Feathers, 16 at only 360. I thought they were higher than that. That sucks. Feels like whenever you have a lot of something, the price on it goes down. Whatever. Bot's hard at work? Yeah, to counter me. Hey, the wood's at 40 though. Wood's normally at 30. You know, I don't think we're going to use the Underworld Scroll. I think we're just going to sell it. So you're definitely right. I should have kept the Minor Vigor. $500 gold. Fuck it. I'm not even going to use Rune Trader. Can buy them anyway. Yeah. Can't get his Pure ID kit here. I wonder if they were worth more on the scroll merchant. I don't really care. It's fine. Need to buy 68 alcohol. Nice. Okay, we're looking good. Might as well go to caning real quick. Buy what else we need. Buy 21 of these. Then we'll get started on the speed book. How is our titles looking, by the way? Drunkard 5.8, Party 3, Sweet Tooth 2.3. 19 titles maxed. 120 out of 160 on Delver, which means we only need 40 more, which means we only need probably a little... We either need 13 or 14 more. What's up, Slow-Mo? Your emote didn't appear, whatever it was supposed to be. Oh, there it is. It just showed up. And we're at 38 out of 54 vanquishes. So let's actually fix that real quick. Is this still working? It is. So let's go to... Oh, I can delete this. Go to Vanquish is completed. I just did North Kryta province. Put an X. That one's done. We have 38 out of 54. It looks good. You know what? I should do this view freeze up to row 3. Oh, it's different than the actual Excel. There we go. Now I can keep the headers. A difficulty rating? The difficulty rating is now gave me a difficulty rating. He rated all of his vanquishes in a difficulty. Now did do all vanquishes for EOTN zones. I don't know if he did the mission. Well, you said vanquish all the EOT missions. Maybe you meant zones. And do all the dungeons on hard mode. I don't think he did all the dungeons on hard mode. Did he? He might have. Yeah, you butchered it so hard, yeah. It's okay, though. I know what you meant. He did do a lot in Eye of the North. But yeah, now gave me a difficulty rating. Oh, he did all the dungeons on normal mode. Yes, I think he did. And I think he did vanquish all zones, yes. I don't think he completed all the missions and the storyline quests, the Dungeon Master's Guide, or the... There's 2 books. I don't think he completed either of them all in hard mode. But I could be mistaken. Great shield. Oh, I've got a few new shields, actually. But anyways, yeah. Now gave a difficulty rating. So I sorted all of the zones by easiest to hardest. So the top is easier, the bottom is hardest. The ones in yellow are the ones I'm going to do next. And now rated them very difficult because he did it with War in Kryta. So you can ignore these 3. They are not actually as difficult as he has them listed. Keswick Peak, I don't know. He probably had War in Kryta mobs in there, and it's probably easier. Probably after these 3, I'll do Keswick Peak. So I think we can close that now. And so if I do that, that means that those 3 zones were 1, 2, 3, and then Keswick. So then I'll be done with all of Kryta. Which means the northern map, except for the southern Shiver Peaks, will all be completed. All of Ascalon, all of northern Shiver Peaks, all of Kryta, all of this weird area of Kryta. Oh, actually no, I still need Rotscale. I'll have all of the Maguma Jungle. And then I'll just be left with the one Perdition Rock, the Droxrun, those 3, and then this Southern Shiver Peak mess. Mineral Springs up here, Ice Flow there, and these 5. I already did Teleshoot. I wouldn't mind to do Ice Flow, just kind of get it off on the edge and just be done with it, but we'll see. This is going to be a fucking mess. So, we're getting there. There's 16 more zones. We're going to focus on these 4, bring it down to 12. Well, yeah, Desert's all done as well. Sorry, I completely whizzed that. Desert's actually my favorite area in Prophecies, by a large margin. But yeah, these 8 zones were a pleasure to vanquish. I enjoyed it very much. And I did Augury. I kind of regret doing Augury Rock in hard mode, because now when I look at my stuff, I have this fucking title down here, which, you know, I didn't need to be down there. That's all. But no big deal. Oh yeah, so as for shields, so so I threw away the collector shield. The 10 armor versus elemental and char, because I can always just re-get that if I need it. It's not worth the inventory space. This shield is a collector shield, so I have to keep it, because if I get rid of it, it's lost forever. Now, there's still going to be dwarves in Southern Shiver Peak, but depending on the build I need, I don't even know if I'm going to use this shield ever again. So, yeah. Not really sure. Yeah, I also have the gamer title from back in the day. It's not very heavy, but yeah. Yeah, there are many dwarves, yeah. This I'm keeping as a placeholder because it's a different skin, and I'm going to probably do some chest running, and I'm going to put a mod on here. I'm either looking for armor versus piercing or armor versus lightning. So when I get one of those 2 mods, they're going on this. So this is versus cold damage. This is versus fire damage. So I have a 10 versus cold, an 8 versus fire. This is versus blunt damage. This is for stances. This is for enchantments. And then this is for slashing. So I'm only missing 2 inscription-based armor shields, which is lightning and piercing. So I'm definitely going to be doing some more chest running. I am running out of lockpicks. Yeah, it's a lot of shields, I know. And I'm still going to add 1 more to the collection. But in regards to optimization, I think having a shield with an inscription versus the armor you're taking, or the damage you're taking, is extremely valuable. Because if having 40 armor against something halves the damage, 20 damage cuts it into a quarter, and 10 extra cuts it into an eighth. But these shields are giving me the bonus of 8 by not meeting the requirement, plus the potential 10 for the resistance towards the actual type of damage, which is 18, which is almost 20, and 20 cuts things into a quarter. So instead of taking a hit for 80, I take a hit for 60. Right? Instead of taking a hit for 60, I take a hit for 45. Like, these are pretty big numbers when I'm sitting at 600 health. So, I don't know. I think it's worthwhile to have the shields. I'm a big armor nerd. I like having as much armor as I can. I mean, I don't think there's any insignias that would help me get more armor. I mean, there's Bless, but I'm never enchanted with this setup. But I haven't really looked at it. I do wonder if there's... I like Survivors. But I am not taking advantage of my bonus armor at all. I could be adding 25 bonus armor. So this I obviously don't meet. And these are all specific. Yeah. I could meet this if I use that one elite, but we're not going to do that because our elite is fucking insanely good. And then if we look at this, I'm not really attacking. I'm not affected by an enchantment. I'm not holding an item. I am in a stance often. Plus 20 armor resistance is actually 70.7% damage. Really? So it's reducing it by 30%, is what you're saying? And also, how do you know that? Did you do the calculation? Oh. I mean, maybe we're about to go full nerd mode here. When we start doing armor calculations. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I'll do it off stream. But I do know that the more armor you have, the better. Right, the less damage you take. So if I can easily just get the armor by wielding the right shield. I guess I could get an Wiki has some easy tables, no need to calc yourself. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should look for armor then instead of armor calculations. Damage calculation, perhaps? Yeah, I don't need to look more into it, I don't think. I'm happy with my own assessment of it. In armor rating. Both of you, like, got it. Alright, armor rating. Alright, so typically, currently, at the moment, I have 60 armor, right? With no weapons involved, just 60 armor with survivors. And nothing on my bar gives me armor. Okay? And I don't use any pecons to give me armor or anything. The most I use is alcohol. So the only armor I'm going to be getting is potentially from my weapon. Oof. Okay, I see 3 tables here. The table below, shield 2. Yeah, my weapon and my shield. Yeah, I meant my weapon set. Yeah. The shield's the only thing giving me the armor, actually. The table below lists how much damage you should take from normal attacks and spells. Okay, so if you have 0 armor, you take 2.8 multiplier. Okay, well I normally have 60 armor, right? Here, I guess I'll bring this up on the screen. Put it in a new tab. Okay, so close that. So at 60 armor, it's 1, okay? And so I'm increasing my armor by, let's say, 8 for the shield, because I don't meet the rec, and let's say 10, assuming I get a perfect inscription. So that would be 18 extra armor. So I'm going to say let's round it up to 20. So that'd be bringing it to... So I'm taking 30% less damage by doing this. Right? Because it would normally do 1, which let's say is 10 damage. Now it's doing 0.7 or 70% of 10 damage. It's doing 7. So by equipping the right shield, I'm taking 30% less of the damage, which is pretty good. Oh, this guy's willing to buy a run to Grotto for 100k? Yo, do we swap characters and run this guy for 100k? How many Z keys is that? 1? Yeah, we could totally do that. It's a heck of a run. Sounds like fun. We get to run Drox. I'm gonna do it on a monk. Yeah, do we run this guy instead of dungeon run? I gotta make money eventually to buy all those Z keys for this character, so maybe if I see an option like this, I should take it. How many Z keys does 100k buy? Let me pull it up. Pull in Camo and Trade chat. Willing to sell 25 Ectos for 100k. Willing to buy 30 ectos. Let me pull up the word Z key. Willing to buy I don't even know. Willing to buy Z keys, 450E a stack. And how much is 100k worth? 31E. So that's like 25 Z keys, right? I say we do it. Yeah, it's extremely expensive right now. Shit. Alright, well it doesn't sound like we're running this guy. Oh well, we'll do a dungeon run instead. Speed book. What's there to show? Oh, you mean like how it looks? Yeah, I'm happy with it. This is my main. If we type /age, I have 6,900 hours on this character. 10,000 hours on the account. Check your stream serial? Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. My bad, my bad, my bad, everyone. My bad. I'm not very good at this whole streamer thing. I got sucked into the armor calcs and then saw the fucking chat and just got lost. Here I am showing it off for you guys and y'all don't even see it. That's so funny. My bad. Yeah, man. She's intimidating. Don't you have a cute mask? I have some other... Not really. Bandana? Is bandana cute? I don't know, what's a cute mask? A witch hat? I don't really like how these things look. It's got a tattoo now. Can't even see it. Yeah, well, sorry. This is my style. If you don't like my style, so be it. Anyways, they're busy. They said some other time. So we're going to change characters. I wouldn't mind playing my Necro for a little bit. That'd be fun. Or Twitch instructs me what to do. I'm not sure if people are into that. I feel like a dungeon run is... speed run is pretty boring in comparison to doing my Necro and Prophecies. Maybe that's a bit more an Ascalon area. Maybe it's a bit more enticing. Could also do some chest running. But that's also incredibly boring. Let's do a dungeon run. We'll do a... I not seen you solo speed booking yet? Oh, you haven't, dude? Really? You've never seen me do a speed book? Oh, we're totally doing a speed book then. That excited me. Alright, let's do it. Let's set up a timer. Alright, we're going hard. As soon as that goes 128, we're getting started. Okay? We're going to start from grabbing the book to going at 128. And then we go hard. We're not even going to load the build yet. 128, let's go. Mark your calendars. It's 128. That's energy storage. We talked to this guy. Let's go hard. Might need to reset on this. Let's type resign before we get in the zone. We're going to be doing that. We can't have a deeds, sinew, and bones. We can do this. Turn this on. Let's go. We gotta show Rage what we're about. Vroom vroom. Target the Great Destroyer. Let's not make any mistakes. Do we have the right title on? We do. Good. %, health. Get ready for a lava wave. So do we after the next PI? Here it comes, lava wave interrupted. Let's go for the fastest time ever. Okay. Let's go for the fastest time we've ever done this. We're gonna go for the second interrupt, which is ballsy as fuck. Okay, interrupts back. He should have lava thingy back, wave. Any moment now, there it is. Alright. We do our next interrupt immediately. Because we're playing ballsy. Here it comes. Pop it immediately. Pain inverter. Going for the fastest time we've ever done this. This one I hold. Gotta hold this one. Lava wave. It's flame jet. Where's lava wave? Searing breath. Come on, hit me with a lava wave. There we go. Got it. Pain inverter's up. Start wanding. Get that extra damage in. Oh, I didn't use my knockdown immediately. Not going to be the fastest possible time ever, but I can't risk using it now because I didn't see it come off cooldown. And I need to make sure I have it for lava wave because that would screw up the one run by like massive amounts of time. There's the lava wave. PI. Should be the last PI, maybe? Hit me again, hit me again, hit me again. Dead. Not the fastest time ever, but I think pretty fast. Alright, let's quickly go to Long Eyes. Remember, we started at 28. That's loaded. We're going this way. Swap to the right stuff. I'll fix that in a second. This doesn't need to be enabled anymore. We need this. Is that weapon fine? That weapon's fine. So let's take a quick look at my notebook. Fastest time doing that at a 30... No, at 240. I don't think I beat 240. No, I did it at 308, so definitely not the fastest time ever. I've been experimenting with a new way to do this, and I'm gonna try the new way because it's safer. and I like safe strats. So it's going to take a little bit longer by like 10 seconds or 15 seconds, but I like it. I think I need to stand here. Okay, we've started their patrol. I thought it was right here that I need to stand. Normally I'd run past them and then I'd swing around like this. But getting past them is actually... Yeah, I could just wait in that crevice. Getting past them is actually quite tricky, and then running past them is quite tricky as well, so it's like two tricky movements when I could just do this very easy movement of just backing away. But it is like 15 seconds slower. We're going to take an intentional death here. There is about a 10% chance that I have to redo this section of just due to spawn locations. Not really something I can control. We add to the penalty time. If it happens, it happens. I mean, there's no other way to do this, in my opinion. This seems like the strongest method. There's actually something I need to experiment with this particular quest. Something's not going correctly in it, and I need to figure out why. And it might not go correctly in it this time either. And if it doesn't, it's actually going to take longer to do. So maybe I should take into consideration the potential way to fix it. I think I know how to fix the issue. The issue that I'm having is I'm dropping aggro off some enemies. I need them to stick on me for my energy, for Balthazar's Spirit. Because even though I normally have 4 energy regen, while maintaining that enchantment and under Obsidian Flesh, I only have 1. And I don't have enough things attacking me. If I lose their aggro, it's very hard to maintain my my energy. It can make this very quick run, which I've completed it as quick as 4.5 minutes, take up to 6 minutes. And I think it has to do with where they were at when I aggroed them. I should probably review the VODs and see. I don't typically review my own VODs. I like to figure it out in live. So it's these Axe Masters. Maybe they need to be aggroed. Where do they stop? They stop up there, but I pull them when they're back here. So I think what needs to change is I need to let them move up before I aggro them. Yeah, maybe that's better right there. Yeah, that'll definitely be better. I think this will fix that issue. Now let's move. Okay, they stayed on me. Beautiful. Yeah, it is about where I aggro them. I need to start paying attention to that better. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Okay. Whew, he almost casted Life Siphon on me. I'm gonna stop taking that risk. I'm using Glyph of Swiftness to try and increase the Ebon Vanguard cooldown, but I don't really need to be doing that. I'm just playing it fucking stupid and ballsy. It's really not a necessary risk I need to take. Okay, he's dead. How long did that one take? 522-ish. Let's go to Sifala. How you doing? How you doing? Let's load the bear build. Swap my gear. Talk to Sifala. This is not the right shield, by the way. It's the right shield. It's not the right weapon either. That's the right weapon. Hmm. I'm trying to beat this. I didn't make it in time. Just trying to beat it within 15 minutes, the speed book, but apparently it's a little over 15 minutes, isn't it? Oh, gotcha. I will look at that in a second, because I'm actually racing a clock at the moment. Trying to be as fast as I possibly can in this. No, I mean, it's not bad. I actually did get a snipe on this guy, so it's not like bad RNG. It's just... I guess it just takes a little bit longer than what I thought. And, now, I mean, technically it's over now. But if I'm counting all the way until I go to Gunners, again, and then talk to the guy, which is right here. Boom. Done. So it started at 28, so it took 17 minutes. 17 minutes from getting the book to turning it in. It could have been 16.1, 16.2, somewhere in there. But the run all over went pretty smoothly. I guess I just, you know, I look at like best possible times when I'm making my considerations, and I keep track of what the best times I've ever had for each of these is. But I don't normally hit best times, right? So Curse of the Norn Bear took me 5:54. I've done it at 5:05 before. Against the Char took me 5:25. I've done it at 4:12 before. A Time for Heroes took me 3:08, and I've done it at 2:40 before, right? So I gained 30 seconds there. I gained a minute on this one, so... In best possible times, it takes 15 minutes, I guess, or even less, actually. And then there's the zoning and the running into stuff. Oh, and I guess against the Char, I don't take into account my running to get to the book, which is about a minute, right? So that's not taken into consideration. Whoops. Yeah, that's probably what's not taken into consideration, yeah. It's the long eyes to running to the book to start the quest. But, I mean, 17 minutes is still pretty good for 3K faction, right? Oh, I could delete all this THK bonus checklist. Alright, well, we're at 123. Or we're 120 now, we're at 123. Beautiful. And let's adjust the stream to show that there's 40 speed books remaining. Done. There might be a dungeon you could solo in under 17 minutes. Because what, it doubles if I do one more? Oh, wait a minute, if I do one more page, I only get 4K faction. That's not as good as 3K. Why would I spend 17 more minutes to get one extra K when I can just spend 17 minutes to get 3K again? Just do the same 3 missions. Doesn't that make more sense? Oh, I'm looking at normal mode. Let me look at hard mode. My bad. hard mode, I'd get 4.5. So I'd still get 50%. So I'd have to do one other dungeon in 8 minutes for it to be worth it. Because that's 50% of the time it took to do the 3. And I'm gaining 50% more faction. Yeah, it's a good run. I like it. I'm very happy with the setup for the dungeon, for the Hero's Handbook speedrun. Nyquist helped me a little bit on it. And yeah, I can't really complain. Some of it's a little slow, but yeah. If I have to do something 17 minutes long 40 more times, that is, let's round it up to 18 minutes times 40. That's 720 minutes. Divide that by 60. That's 12 hours. Oh, is Minor Mysticism worth something? It didn't show up on my toolbox. I checked it. Oh, wow. It's worth a pretty penny. How do you remember what all these decent ones are worth? I know Windwalkers is worth something. I know Prodigies is worth something. Played the game a lot? Yeah, but I've been soloing for so long that I don't keep track of all these things. I don't know. I don't know the cost of the materials either. Did a lot of speed clearing. That's alright. Little money lost. It's not a big deal. So yeah, that's a speed book. But they're pretty boring to do because I've done them so much. So, like, I've done that run probably over 100 times. I still have to do 40 more. So I'm not exactly enthusiastic about doing it, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not vanquishing either the North areas. If now didn't get Master of the North, I am not going to attempt to get Master of the North. No, it's alright. I mean, the Vanquishes I find very entertaining. So what I've been doing is I'll just do like a speed book if I want to play Guild Wars and I only have like 30 minutes. I'll just do a speed book. I'm in no rush to complete these titles, right? I have to do 40 speed books over the course of 90 more Vanquishes or something. I've got 30 here. I've got about 30 here. And I've got, what, 16 on the other one? So yeah, over the course of 75 Vanquishes, I think I can find the time to do 40 speedruns. Like, it's like, whatever. Well, thank you, Slow-Mo. I think now's a great player, though. We're not comparing. Alright. Debating selling this. I don't think I need it. The Air Magic Rune. I don't use it for anything. And now that I'm done with THK. What other titles are you doing other than Dwarves? Asura. These two. Not Too Lazy and Epic Delver. Everything else is done. I did Slayer of All, doing Vatir farming. And I did Secret Agent during Winter's Day, like 2 weeks ago. It's also, Winter's Day is how I got using Snowball Dominance, that quest. It was giving me 500 points each. And then what I noticed is the last day of Winter's Day was actually double points. And I was like, fuck! I could have done this half the amount of time. But it doesn't matter, because I'm going to need it to do Drunkard, Party, and Sweet Tooth anyways. These 3 titles. I'm going to have to, especially Party, I think. I'm going to have to do Snowball Dominance more down the road next year. We'll see where I'm at, but I might max it out next year. Yeah, Snowball Dominance is, it's something. I don't know if it's goated, but it's certainly a... Speed booking is really faster than Raptor Farming. I could show you my Raptor Farm if you want to see it. I have a Raptor Farm build. But the problem is I don't get the boss. And because I don't get the boss, I don't kill 25 creatures, so I don't get a random bonus. And the boss itself is something. But yeah, I could show it to you if you wanted to see it. Yeah, I don't kill the boss. Yeah, because the problem is, like, people were like, oh yeah, Raptor Farm's great, until you remember that as a solo character, you don't have a hero. And part of that Raptor Farm involves having a hero to cast spirits, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh, but you know what I did want to do? Nah. I think it does. Peter, the hero is just for running faster? No, I don't think so. They cast Edge of Extinction, which causes the big explosions to then kill the boss. It's a Paragon Ranger, I believe. With like a 16 in Wilderness just for the Edge of Extinction. Cast Edge of Extinction yourself? I don't think I can do the build then. I mean, I don't know if I mean, potentially there's a farm there, but... No way, they're running that close to cast spirits, then flagging the hero out of compass range again? Alright, well, remind me if I forget to put this away, but PVX Raptor Farm. The Warrior one and the Dervish one don't need it. One hero EOE Raptor Farm. Yeah, here's the LA Warrior variant. And then the Ranger Hero has Edge of Extinction as long as a bunch of Paragon stuff, and it's got 14 in Beast Mastery for Edge of Extinction. I'm telling you, it's a thing. This is the build. I looked pretty deeply into it. And if we look at the wow, I fucking hate Firefox. I don't have my ad blocking stuff on here. It's taking a shit. Blow up the Raptor nestlings. Instantly, Dervishes, Necromancers, and Warriors should stick with Mark of Pain. Usage. All heroes should be disabled. Grab the bounty. Be sure you are in range of Edge of Extinction before activating PD. PD being Protector's Defense. You were Warrior. Well, Warrior's different. Warrior can solo it, my dude. Yeah, if you're Warrior, you don't have to do this. Warrior Necro can just bring Mark of Pain. And because you can bring Mark of Pain, you don't need anybody else because you dish your own AoE damage using Mark of Pain instead of the Edge of Extinction doing it. But sure, you can kill it while not as fast. I just put the fastest build there. Warriors say stay winning again easy. Well, sure, you're right. It doesn't have to be that fast. Let me change things before I forget. It doesn't have to be that fast, but Shlomo, it does have to be faster than this, than speed booking, right? So it's got to get me 3k rep in 17 minutes. Which it can't do. It's not feasible. And I'll show you why it's not feasible. Let's assume that this was double week. Well, even with boss, that's hard to beat. If I take this bounty, I believe it's two per raptor, right? Okay, so let's assume I get 4 per raptor. And let's assume that every 25 I get the best possible boost. What is the best possible boost? Asuran Bodyguard. Alright, let's assume that I get Boss Bounty. Okay, and then I kill the boss at the very end. That would actually be insane, right, if that happened. But I'm not going to get boss bounty every time. Fuck it, let's assume that I did get boss bounty every time. That would net me 200 rep points for the boss. Or 300, because it's in hard mode. So I would gain 4 times 25, so I'd gain 100. And then I'd gain 600. That'd be 700. Okay, but I'm not going to get boss bounty every time. But if I did, that would be insane. Yeah, if I kill the boss... If I kill the boss, that's different, but I can't kill the boss, right? So we need to... I would need to have a build that can kill the boss. I'll just resign. It's fine. And there's a reason that I can't kill the boss. The reason that I can't kill the boss is because of Twisting Jaws. Oh, wait, is that it? Maybe that's not it. Why can't I kill the boss? Oh, it's because he removes any stances. And because he removes my stances, I can't prevent interrupt, because all of those raptors, their opening strike is disrupting stab. So when he removes Mantra Resolve, I am screwed. I don't know if I know who this is, but I like the name. Dritz. Oh, it's the Z bounty. Okay. Yeah, raptors aren't worth it, because I can't kill the brood mother. That's the main reason. If there was a build that did it, and it did it quickly, then fine, but I don't know of such a build after doing a bit of theory crafting. Alright. I think it is time to call it, friends. There is a build. EA Sliver is the video I pinged uses. Oh, let me read. Sorry, I didn't even see that, dude. I didn't look up. My bad. Oof. Okay, so let's watch this together. And let's mute this tab. It is Doombox, 16 years ago. Is this before they changed Sliver? Will this still work with the way Slivers behaves? Alright, wait a minute. I'm missing something. How did he... Okay, so he's using this to get recharge. That's funny. But he doesn't have any anti-interrupts. Right? He's just hoping for the best with the anti-interrupt. Right? He's just fucking winging it with the anti-interrupt. I mean, his Sliver gives him a 75% chance to block. Is that... What's that first skill? Is that anti-interrupt? Is that Glyph of Sack? Is that what he's doing? Is he Glyph of Sacking it? Glyph of Concentration. Okay. That's pre-Sliver change. Yeah, it's Glyph of Concentration. Yeah, it's... Okay, so it's a... That's a couple nerfs, right? So that's a Shadow Form nerf, and that's a Sliver nerf that happened since then. If I'm not correct. Because the numbers he's doing is 38, and now you can only do 21 with Sliver. Oh, well, maybe he's doing... No. Even with a battle standard Arna. 38 is with standard? Okay. So maybe that's because of standard. Yeah, I was just getting to that. Maybe this is feasible still. Maybe this is feasible. Can at least try it? Yeah, can at least try it. I don't think I have that skill, actually. During double week or event weeks where you can farm a bunch of consumable titles during it as well? Yeah, unfortunately, I believe that that week just passed, right? That was at the end of Winter's Day, was the double week. Yeah, Northern Support bonus isn't until March 3rd. Yeah, I think I'm missing that skill. Yeah, I don't have it. The events week? Oh, well, if I'm gonna farm for drops, aren't I doing, Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, I don't need to do Vitir, maybe I just do Raptors for the drops. Vitir's 60, though. Air Superior is at the end of a quest chain. I'm just reading up, make sure I didn't miss anybody else's stuff. Meteor Shower and Glyph of Sacrifice, that's always fun. Yeah, two people, yeah, both of you recommended I try it. I don't think I'm going to try it right now because I don't have Glyph of... the recharge is extremely important with the Air of Superiority. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Rage, that I could do it during events. It doesn't have to be during double week, it could just be event drops. So I can work on my other titles and also work on that one. Yeah, Shlomo, I know. March 3rd is around the corner. Yeah, exactly. I hear you. Yeah, from a macro goal perspective, from a helicopter sort of view. Because I would be working both on this, which I need doubled, by the way. I need to get it to 160. So I need another 80k on it, which was gonna be 10, 20, 27 speed books at 17 minutes. So here's my question to you. I mean, yeah, I do need... I'm gonna get drunkard, I feel like, naturally. Right, because I use a lot of alcohol. Oh, the sliver. Yeah. That was my belief, but, you know. Because when was that video? This video was 2008. April 26, 2008. So that video is before sliver. The sliver nerf. Take me back. I'm not too worried. So my belief is that drunkard will get resolved naturally. Like that's just going to happen over time, especially using this build. Sweet Tooth I feel like will also kind of resolve naturally just by me constantly keeping speed buffs going in towns, which I like. I really like speed buffs in towns. Party Animal is going to be a bitch. I think I'm going to have to do more Snowball Dominance at some point. But yeah, just random drops will be good. Delver is definitely getting completed through speed booking. Now that's 100%. And that'll be our 20th title. And then I think I just need to vanquish, you know? Just keep on vanquishing. I'm not really worried about all this other stuff right now. Just focus on the vanquishing. There's so much vanquishing that has to be done still. 31 in Nightfall. 27 in Cantha. 16 in Tyria. That's a lot of shit. And some of those can take well over 4 hours or 5 hours or 6 hours. So. But next week, I'm really excited. We've got Pantheon bonus. Oh, char carvings? That's interesting. Next week we have Pantheon bonus. So I'm going to enter in FOW and do a lot of chest running, I think, for funsies. Char carvings, huh? I don't know if this is enough damage to kill something. We're about to find out, though. That health is wrong. What's going on here? Excuse me, I took my headset off instead of just hitting the mute button. There we go. I don't know how that got double-clicked. Yeah, my bad. It came so suddenly, I just took the headset off. I couldn't hit the mute button in time. Man, I always forget the name of that one outpost. I guess I gotta go look it up. Pike and Square. I love Pike and Square, but I always forget the name of it. This is not enough damage, is it? Let's find out. Nope, not quite. And then what, I have to wand them once? Yeah. I need one more skill. Is there like a shout skill I could put on? I don't think there is. I'm only using 2 PvE skills. Maybe I could use one more? How about Fireball? I didn't want to cast it. I just wanted it to activate. I've been Vanguard Assassin. I still have to cast it. I was hoping to do a cast Assassin, bang, 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 kill him. There's no other shout that does damage, right? And I can't make this do more damage. I'm getting way too involved in this. Alright, I'll just bring Ebon Vanguard Assassin. It does seem like it's... Intensity? No, that's only on elemental damage. A little bit better. Char Carvings is the next Nick set, so should probably gather a few. I guess I could find lower level chars to do this on. Maybe that would be better. Fort Rannoch was a suggestion. Maybe they're lower level there. Let's try that. No, they wouldn't be lower level. Oh, they might be. Yeah, this mission, yeah. That's AoE damage, right? Yeah, adjacent foes. Just need some stuff to keep me alive. I don't think they're going to do much damage, but... Just burst through the main gate? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. Oh, this isn't it. Oh, it's the bottom left one, isn't it? Yeah, it's the bottom left one. Just burst through the main gate like a Chad. What level are these? All 8 and stuff? Okay. Not quite the level I was looking for, but that's alright. I'll write the things up here. Does this require line of sight? It says throw it, so I don't know if that matters. They're actually doing enough damage. That's funny. Oh, need that to stay up. Yeah, well, I need a better AoE. Obviously, this AoE is not sufficient enough. I just picked an AoE. But obviously doing something like Earth Magic with a fucking... something like this would obviously be better. Or you know what? No, why am I doing that? They don't have any enchantment strips. Just, I know I'm putting too much thought into this, but that was me just putting no thought into it and not fully doing great. Like Shockwave. Earthquake and Aftershock? And that'll keep me alive? Is this fine? Would kill... Shockwave Crystal would kill instantly? Shockwave Crystal. Okay, okay. I hear. Oh, okay. Well, then okay. If I miss anything... I have to wait on the cooldown, but I guess it's fine. Shockwave will do that. I need something to spam. Shadow Arts, Earth Magic, Energy Storage, Shadow Arts. It's fine, that's fine. Put that on. That's good. Shockwave and Crystal Wave. Crystal Wave. Boom, boom, boom. I can be blind, so I will take Shadow Sanctuary. I don't actually have a real heal. Feel no pain. I already have those. Glyph of Restoration. Okay, let's try this. Aftershock for good measure. Too late. I forgot one skill. Never mind. Let's resign. I do want one specific skill that I don't have. I will take Aftershock, actually. Earth Magic. I don't have... Oh, I do have Aftershock. I needed Shroud of Distress. Fresh Shroud of Distress. Okay. Shockwave and Crystal Wave would be now because of this... Yes, the armor's already... Okay. Oh, I didn't even need the second part of it. Just Shockwave killed them. Okay, fair enough. Shockwave is the way to go. Okay, no char carvings though. Shadow step for jumping on the casters? Yeah, I probably could. You can try Stone Striker, but I need to hit the snipe, right? I do too much sniping as it is, my friend. I don't want to do any more sniping. I should group them up better. I agree with what Rage is saying. Shouldn't be that difficult. Oh, but verse char, 25% chance. That's true. No char carving. I don't know if I want to shadow step Rage. Could unironically shadow step from up top. Oh. I see what you're saying. I was like, why is he so big on the shadow step? Now I get it. Because it jumps me down there. I can get... You're casting way too many spells. Yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right. If you just jump on the caster, they're instantly bald. Gotcha. Well, now that I don't have to run down there, I might as well cast this one spell, right? Are they instantly bald? Well, I'm shadow stepping down there. Maybe I need 2 shadow steps because they all didn't come together. Right? I'm waiting for a bunch of the groups. And I don't know if that's because of my pathing or what, but I'm certainly having to wait now. Maybe just random? Wasn't 2 waves this time? Yeah. Not sure what's up with that. We'll just resign after the first kill. I could put another shadow step. Oh, I don't have another one, do I? I don't think I do. I gotta get Dark Prison. Let's see if that was random or if that's expected. And really, I only need kinetic armor and this. God damn it. It's walking me all the way around. Okay. Shronk. I'm gonna put Dash on next time instead of Shadow Sanctuary. I will put on Elemental Lord though. Oh, you know what I should do? I should load up on things that buff my my damage. This is it, baby. Yeah. I don't care if I kill the boss or not. We're optimizing on the fly. That was good, right? I love the backseating. I'm okay with it, provider. Oh, intensity would be sick. Yo, good call on the intensity. I'm all for backseating. I'm not offended by it or upset by it. I encourage it, actually. I like ideas. I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, if the idea didn't come from me, it's a bad idea. No, 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 no. Ideas can come from many places and be good. I'm totally fine with it. Did I get interrupted? No, I just didn't kill the boss. Try killing them all, you'll get... But then I have to spend time grouping them, right? If I wait for the casters to get bald, won't the melee aggro on other people as they try and swing around and get to me? That's my concern with that. Oh, I killed a boss, so everything refreshed. That's funny. Well, I've been jumping on the boss specifically, but yeah. Oh, I missed my HOS. I need to get closer. Whoops. Really? You think the game is some anti-farm code for No, there's 2 char carvings. I mean, it's fine. And when the run takes 30 seconds. Intensity would be a fun skill. I think I'm going to take Intensity instead of Shrouded Distress, because the 80-something armor from this is keeping me well alive. I don't even need to cast the Shroud. That's all my damage. Resign. Got nothing left in the tank. Intensity. It's a PvE skill, it's fine. Intensity instead of Shroud. I can cast Intensity as soon as I... No, it's 10 seconds. That's right. I got everybody. This is fun. It's nice to do a little goofy fun and just optimize it as much as we can. This is so optimized so unnecessarily. But that's so my style, is just optimizing something that doesn't need to be optimized. Oh, I forgot the intensity. Whoops. And I didn't jump close enough to the boss. You live for this shit? Optimize... You say that! But it took you a very long time to get an optimized weapon for your playthrough. So, I don't know, Rage. I feel like your optimization is very selective. Optimizing a weapon is boring. Optimizing a weapon is far more gonna come into play more than optimizing a build. Although I do enjoy optimizing builds. I really look forward to seeing you do Condor Crossroads or whatever it's called. I think with that that new change, things will be pretty tight. I have no more skills. I could just wand him. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think sometimes just getting in the mission and being in the position, you end up finding solutions. Oh, the boss running away. Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm stuck. You don't need an IMS to break them fast, because they stay in their little hidey hole. They don't come running after you. But they are higher than you, and I think there's rangers, so they do spike pretty hard. I think you'll be fine. There's nothing a Necromesmer can't handle. We need 15 of these, I think it was. Yeah. Yo, a shield. What we got? Armor while enchanted. Or no, health while enchanted. The only news I know about that stone, Smurfy, is that they're not going to do that because it's so cheap to keep it running. That's the only official, yeah, statement that I've seen in regards to that sort of discussion. Whoops. That's not the right skill. I could probably kill these two, actually. They are rangers, though. Oh, that worked. Can I get in between them? Nah, resign. Some people talking about Guild Wars 3, the franchise isn't dead. Yeah, I mean, Guild Wars 3 was mentioned one time in a shareholders meeting or something. It's not like it's been officially announced or anything. And even if they're working on it, I mean, it could be an absolute flop. I mean, a lot of Guild Wars 1 players don't like Guild Wars 2. A lot of Guild Wars 2 players could end up not liking Guild Wars 3, so... You never know. You never know. Something got approved. I don't know if it was specifically funding, but something was greenlit. Yeah, they had mentioned that there were people working on it. I mean, I read the transcripts of the meeting. They're not hard to find. It was basically like a reassurance statement, like, oh yeah, I know we didn't bring in as much money as we promised, but, you know, we're working on Guild Wars 3. Something along those lines. I don't remember the exact wording. You know, Shockwave's disgusting. 3 packets of 114. That's so stupid. It could be a slightly more damage too if I wanted to bring if I wanted to either bring the glyph of elemental power or the that other skill. Yeah, I can't think of the name right now. Oh, I didn't kill the boss. Whoops. Yeah, because it seems like I'm short just a little tiny bit of damage. Oh, whatever. We'll just kill these. That's a cute little shield. I would have enjoyed that if I were doing this mission. These don't have the same range. Oh, that one does. Okay. No, the skill I was thinking about is this one, Elemental Lord. Because it increases my attributes by 1. And you can see that there's sometimes like the ranger boss doesn't die in one shot. Oh, the other skill raises all attributes by 4 and you do... Oh, wouldn't that be great? Although raising all your attributes by 4 isn't that much of a joke because that is a thing. These need to be swapped, because that one doesn't do AoE. Whoops, not the right skill. None of it. Yeah, heroic refrain, exactly. The illusion of haste into getting evaporated. Classic move, I know all too well. I am getting a little kick out of you doing crossroads and not being able to use illusion of haste. Because, like, you so want an IMS in that mission, and you're stuck without one because the only ones you have are enchantments. Or the only one, I should say, the singular. It is pretty funny. And you hype it up so much. Where am I at? 9. When it's good, it's really good, but when it's bad... Yeah. We should do a tier list of movement speed skills. That'd be funny. I think a lot of people would disagree with you on illusion of haste. just kill this dude. I am getting hungry though. So after this farm, we're gonna call it. And then today, is today Sunday? Yeah, so tomorrow is Nick gifts. So these won't stay in my inventory for that long. Yeah, but if you spend time interrupting their enchantment removal, you're not running. Anyway. You're done talking about it? Fair enough. Oh no, standing still for 0.25 seconds while running at 33% movement speed. Is it at 0.25 seconds, the cast time? Or you're saying the aftercast delay is 0.25 seconds? Oh, the rupt is 0.25 seconds. I see. Sorry, I wasn't sure whose comment you were responding to. Hey, Captain Smoothbrain, how you doing, man? We are farming the Nick set for tomorrow. And then I'm probably going to call it. It's been a 3-hour stream, and I have to eat lunch and go for my daily walk, and yeah, ready to vanquish. Oh, that missed. What? Oh no. Still didn't get it. I try and walk every day. I used to walk further and more often, but I'm doing my best to get back into the groove of things. Currently I'm walking 50 minutes or 2.2 miles-ish. Ah, yes. Good to see you too, Captain. My birthday was at the beginning of this month, so I've been on a bit of a... I was already on a diet at the beginning of November, and then I decided to go pretty hard on that, because you know how I am. When I put my mind to something, I go really, really insanely too hard on it, like I did with this challenge at the beginning. So I ended up having to take a 3-month break afterwards, of like just going hard on it for 3 months. I did the same thing with my diet and stuff, and then I was like, oh, and my exercise and everything, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should just stop focusing on this for a little bit. So for a while there, I was more in maintenance mode, taking a break from everything. Because I don't know how to pace myself in things. I agree. I agree. My Raptor farm was set up very similar to this, by the way. I don't know if you caught that, but my Raptor farm was it has Shockwave in it as well, and Crystal Wave, and Arcane Echo for my damage. So it was just blowing shit up. It was a fun build. I just couldn't kill the boss. Yeah. Hey man, that was a good farm. Don't I that was for getting the pet to level 20. That took no time at all. It's a good farm. I enjoyed it. I didn't see much wrong with the build. I recommended you a Necro build, didn't I, to also do the that farm? Oh, the one when I just got started? Huh. A Blazing Finale farm when I just got started. What was I farming in Ascalon? I don't normally farm in Ascalon. Eyes for Dust. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Eyes for Dust for my headpiece. Oh, wait, no, I wouldn't need that because, oh shit, I should probably cast the thing that keeps me alive. Yeah, we'll just resign this one. I could have killed the other group. There used to be a Minotaur farm using Warrior. Is that Mesmer or Monk? I forgot the second letter. Would blast them with all the gladiators' defense. That was a fun one to do with Monk. Okay. Yeah, it's so like old. Yeah. Not surprising that it was Monk. Just a minor vigor. Maybe I could make up for earlier. I threw away 2 good runes today, didn't I? The minor vigor and the minor mysticism. I've always been disappointed that when hard mode was introduced as the bosses in low-level areas, Ascalon, Shinji, etc., were not given elites. Yeah, it is very weird, right? I just did a Vanquish in Lion's Arch, and the bosses were less of a threat than the actual mobs because they didn't have elites. Got it. Done. It's so that people don't cap elites too easily, but they could have created a monster version of the elite, maybe. Yeah, Provider, you're right. You're right. They could have done something different. I agree. I agree that wasn't the best way to handle it. Trolls Outside Drakners on my Whammo was my very first baby steps into Guild Wars farming. Yeah, I think I power leveled friends outside there. If I could just... If I had to pick like a year to repeat over and over, it would be like the fucking release of Guild Wars, man. It was so fucking beautiful. So good. Okay. So I think that's it. Yeah, the early days were pretty good. I can't think of anything else worthwhile doing. Tomorrow or sometime next week, I don't know. It'll probably be tomorrow. I'm really anxious. Not really anxious. I'm more excited. I'm really excited to clean up these vanquishes here, these 3. And I don't think they'll be too hard. There are some mesmers in here that I'm worried about. The skeletal mesmers. They just have fragility and stuff. I don't think they're that much of a threat. I don't think they have interrupts even. I can't really think of anything in the Black Curtain that's scary. There's a lot of cripple going on here, which maybe I need to be worried about. The cripple from the dogs. I don't foresee anything dangerous in here. More skeletal stuff at the end, maybe. But the warriors, the giants will be annoying because they have healing signet and endure. But the Murgles won't. Yeah, this should be easy. And then we've determined we can run from here to here. This will be a hell of a good farm. We got to figure out a day to do that. Or a good vanquish. Doing late game missions with real people with scuffed builds. Yeah, good shit, man. It feels bad. Feels old. Okay, it feels old, man. Yeah. And then at some point we got to do rot scale. But first we're going to focus on these 3. And then after these 3 vanquishes are done, we'll determine whether we want to do rot scale, whether we want to do Keswick Peak, or whether we want to do something in the Southern Shiver Peaks, or even possibly the Drox run. That's basically the rundown. The 2 hardest Vanks, I mean, it's going to suck getting to Dreadnought, and it's going to suck getting to Mineral Springs. But we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I think that is it for now. Oh, I also want to do chest runs. So next week, we have the Pantheon bonus. You think maybe combine them? I don't know if it's necessary to combine them. I don't know if it's necessary. There was when I was capturing the elites for that zone, Nyquist or Candy, I forget who, showed me an alternate route you could take where you kind of like run really far forward, and if you run far enough, you hit the res shrine. And then you kind of jump past a bunch of enemies. So, I might not really care about Tesca. Yeah. Actually, Mineral Springs actually sounds really fun to vanquish because it's all of the same enemy. Well, there's ice imps, but it's mostly all the same enemy. So that's really interesting. I was going to say, it feels like you vanquish 50% of... Well, you know what? Let's take a quick look at something before we call it. Why would it spawn me up here? Let's assume... hard mode, vanquishing, S tier, second wind. Let's put on the right headpiece. We're going to be using stances. Let's put on the right shield. %33% movement speed. We're in hard mode, good. Okay, so it's obviously a lot harder in hard mode, right? So I'd probably have to take out this group, which looks to be Ranger, Ranger, Carver, Carver. which seems pretty easy to take out. Right, I just hide them behind this corner. Don't know if he has any interrupts. He does, disrupting chop. Can't believe I got that line of sight. I didn't think that would work. We're going to try it one more time with these guys dead, because they did a lot of initial damage on that. That wasn't really necessary to take. Alright, what do we got now? Herder, Herder, Carver, Carver, Nasher. Let's target the Nasher. Life Siphon, Deadly Swarm, we're going to knock that down. We're just going to keep running. That needs to be fixed. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, that's better. Where's the res shrine? It's up there. I think we take this left route right here. Yeah. Oh, no, not this route. No, this is not the route. This is the route. These move, right? These move here in a second. Yeah. I don't remember how they move. I don't remember if they come this way or that way. I need to go the opposite way, so I'm going to hope that they go... Fuck, I guess I'm stuck going this way now. Because I can swing about... depending on which direction they go. Are they on a patrol? Are they going to turn around right into me? Okay, cool. Next time I need to go this way. And so let's see if we can hit this red shrine right here. That ice golem I think is going to go in a direction. I don't know which direction though. And then we run. Yeah, we're already at the res shrine. We're already at the gate. Like, I don't know if I'll be stuck in an infinite res spawn here because there's two heretics. But it looks like that's patrol, so I could just wait for them to go back and then just run by. Oh, they're fighting! I forgot that they fight each other. Oh, right. So technically I could just run by right now. But there's a group coming out. Oh, but they're going to fight too, right? They are. Oh, this is beautiful. So you just run right by. Ooh, that heretic does not need to be casting on me. Yeah, look at that. We got through in 5 minutes with just one running skill. So, not bad, right? Easy peasy. Yeah, not bad at all. Now, I don't know if we could get as lucky doing that in the next zone. Right? Or not the next zone, but, you know, the middle zone for the Droxtron. Getting here. That might be more difficult. I don't think that's going to be as comfortable. Yeah, so that's not a problem. So we'll resign this. I'm not about to vanquish Mineral Springs. But Mineral Springs is pretty easily gotten to. Whereas this does need to be paired with something. And if we look at now's spreadsheet, if we look at now's difficulty rating, you have Dreadnought Drifts as the hardest thing he's vanquished. He put it at #1 in difficulty. It's harder than every other vanquish he did. Okay? So Dreadnought Drifts is absolutely going to be a difficult vanquish right here. Then the question is, how do we get there? Do we get there through Lonar's Pass? Or do we get there through Snake Dance? If we look back on this, Lonar's Pass, the 5th most difficult vanquish he's ever done. Well, not including Eye of the North stuff, but 5th hardest. Lonar's Pass, our Snake Dance, 74th. So do we want to do the 74th hardest vanquish, or do we want to do the 5th hardest? We want to do the 74th. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to come through Snake Dance, probably vanquish this, and then do the hardest vanquish afterwards. So this is already fucking big enough and long enough. To then do Dreadnought Drifts afterwards is insane. I'm almost thinking it would be better... to fight my way through all the way to Dreadnought Drift and make this the priority. You know? Don't even try and vanquish Snake Dance, because Snake Dance on its own is 74th hardest. It's not like absolutely necessary for me to do it with this. I can just go through half of it or a third of it or whatever. I don't have to kill everything. There's mostly giants throughout here, which I can line of sight, so I don't think that'll be too difficult, and pop-ups. And not have to deal with the whole south part, and then just go into Dreadnought Drift. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fight my way from Deldrimor, out Snake Dance, into Dreadnought. That would be the best bet. Yeah. But that's for later. For now, we're just going to do these 3. And when I think about those, I feel like I should probably just do Keswick and do Majesty's Rest. And just... that way I don't have to remember what skills everybody had. I'm already in the groove of vanquishing these areas. I know all the enemies and all their skills and how to handle them. And then finally move over to the Southern Shipper Peaks. Yeah, I'm looking way down the road, but you kind of got to. Alrighty. I have to eat food. I have to be healthy. I'll catch you all next time. Yeah, I see. We can't see. I see that. My bad. Not very good at that. Thanks all for watching. I'll be back soon. Bye, Rage, if you want to do your thing. I'll be happy to watch while I eat. If not, no big deal. All good, my man. Yeah, it is. It's like 9. Yeah. Alright, maybe. Who knows? Maybe next year. Whatever. Alright, bye.